All right, here we go with another 216 muscle quarantine home workout. Today we got chest day. We're going to show you some basic movements and some advanced movements. Everything is going to be sets of 20 to 30, depending on what weights or bands you got in the house and your level of strength. You can do 3 sets to 5 sets. You can keep going if you want to. Get as much work as you want, because that's what we're here for. So bring it. Ain't no excuses. No gym, no excuses. Get that good work in and let's go. It's just work. All right, we're going to start with a good warm-up. We're going to start with shoulder circles, small shoulder circles. You got 30 to 60 seconds forward, 30 to 60 seconds in reverse. You want to get those shoulders warmed up, so get to the point where it's burning and you're feeling it and you feel like you have to stop. That's when you know those shoulders are ready to go for this work. Now we're going to go into the large shoulder circles. We're going to do these one arm at a time. So we're going to start with that right arm and we're going to do 10 forward and then we're going to do 10 in reverse and then we're going to repeat the same thing on the left arm. 10 forward, 10 in reverse. Next, we got those crossbody arm swings. Notice the arms are alternating which one is on the top and which one is on the bottom with each swing. We're going to do 20 to 30 swings here, and then we're going to go into what I call that Michael Phelps, where you're going to basically do the same thing, but you're just going to bend over and let those arms hang and swing. Here you go. Arms hang and swing. Focusing on explosive shoulder movements here. So again, everything is warmed up and protected and ready to go for the workout. Now that we got those shoulders all warmed up, we're going to stretch it out a little bit. So you're going to take that right arm across that chest, grab behind the elbow and pull with that left hand. Then we want to take that right arm back behind the neck. Same thing with that left hand, grabbing at the elbow and pull. Switch sides, repeat 10 to 20 seconds on each move. Next, we're going to stretch out that chest and those front shoulders. You want to clasp your hands behind your back, press them straight down to the floor, and stand up tall. You should feel the stretch across your upper chest and your front shoulders. Finally, we're going to stretch those rear delts and those pecs. You want to cross your hands in the front, squeezing your chest together, expanding the back. So we're stretching everything across that upper back and squeezing that chest together. Now we're ready to get busy. Our first move is going to be a basic push-up. And again, our rep range is going to depend on your strength and how long you want to work out. I'm doing sets of 30 here. You want to be slow, controlled, full range of motion. 3 to 5 sets. Anywhere, if you can only do 10 push-ups, do 10. If you can do 50, do 50. Whatever your rep range is, that's what you want to stick to make sure you're getting a great workout. The modifier, or if you're a beginner, you can do your push-ups here on your knees. What you'll notice is my elbows are tight to the side at a 45-degree angle. Fingers are spread with my index fingers pointing forward. You don't want your elbows flared out because you want that tension on the chest and triceps and protect that front shoulder. This will be your proper form for your push-ups. I recommend starting from the floor because that gives you a full range of motion. Next, we're going to move into our chest fly. As you'll see here, I am doing this with dumbbells. What you're basically doing is flaring your arms out at the side, pulling up toward the chest and squeezing the chest at the top of the movement. I'm doing 20 reps here. Again, depending on what kind of dumbbells you have, what weight they are, your level of strength and muscular endurance will set your rep range. You want to keep this move going until you feel that tight squeeze and that pump in the center of the chest. Get a good burn on this one. This move can also be done if you have a resistance band and you don't have dumbbells. You want to put the resistance band under your back foot to give you the proper range of motion. Again, flaring the arms out wide at the bottom, pulling to the top and squeeze. Depending on how strong your fitness band is and your strength will set your rep range. Get a good burn, nice tight feeling in those chest muscles. Next, we have decline push-ups, which actually mimics incline bench press. I know, kind of weird. By elevating your feet, your body is coming down at an angle where you're now working your upper chest. So what this mimics is an incline bench press movement. Again, full range of motion. Notice the back is flat. Everything is in line. So you want to press and squeeze at the top. Set your rep range based on what you can do. If you can do 5, do 5. If you can do 50, do 50. Same rules apply, 3 to 5 sets. As you can see now, we're getting into our more advanced moves. What we have here is a floor press with a hip bridge. What this mimics is a decline bench press. So now we're working the lower chest. You want those shoulders flat on the floor, head down with those feet placed firm on the floor and press those hips up. So this will give you the mimic of a decline bench press working the lower chest. Set your rep range properly. Dumbbells, you'll see here, this can also be done with bands where we're going to do a floor press and a hip bridge press as well. If you're doing your floor press or hip bridge press with a band, make sure you set your proper resistance. My arms aren't very long, so I have to put a loop in the band to make sure that I'm getting the proper resistance that I need. I'm going to start out here with the floor press. Again, you want to be careful with bands because you don't want them to snap back on you. So make sure you got a nice firm grip. Press and squeeze. I'm going to do 20 on the floor press, and then I'll do 20 with the hip bridge press, which again mimics the decline bench press, working that lower chest. Now we're going to move into our tricep progression. What you want to see here is I'm using the chair. You can also do these just bent over. You can do single arm or double arm. I like to do single arm because then you're really focusing on that mind muscle connection on one side rather than having to worry about your balance or things of that nature. You can really just focus on the squeeze of the muscle. So you want to see here, I got one hand on the chair with my legs split so that I have good balance. I'm pushing back and squeezing on one side. And then after I do 20 reps, I'm going to switch to the other side. Now we have lying tricep extensions, and you'll see here I am doing this one with both arms at the same time. So you'll lay here on your back, take your triceps and squeeze at the top. Be very careful. I've had clients hit themselves in the face on this move. You want to make sure your arms are outside of your face. Please don't hit yourself in the face on this move. Be careful, people. All right, make sure you got a nice firm grip on your dumbbells, squeezing those triceps at the top of the move. Our finisher is going to be an advanced move with diamond push-ups. Again, just like the regular push-up, notice my elbows are close and not flaring out at the side. You want to bring your hands together in a diamond position. What this does is put more tension on those triceps, although you are still working the chest, the shoulders, and the back with any push-up movement. Slow and controlled, as many reps as you can get, as many rounds as you can get. And that's it. Total chest workout done in the home with very little equipment. No gym, no excuses. It's just work.